Welcome to another edition of Artist Spotlight. Today we're here with Mark from Mark and the Tiger.
Came to be famous, came to see your name in lights.
So, Mark and the Tiger. Who is the tiger?
It's not a very great story. It started in college. A friend had a poster of a tiger, and essentially we just get high and stare at this tiger, and I was obsessed with it, and I had this deep relationship with this tiger poster, and it kind of like took it into, you know, sort of being like my alter ego, I guess. And here we are.
And here we are. Now we have Mark and the Tiger. Great new music that you're bringing out.
Thank you.
Who would you say are your biggest musical influences?
I grew up listening to a lot of folk music, so Dar Williams for sure, Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks, and then Florence and the Machine for sure.
Is that where the flowing red hair comes from?
Yes. Florence and the Machine and Lucille Ball. I figured I wasn't making it as a brunette, so I'd go redhead.
Yeah. Nice, I like that. And living or dead, who would be your perfect collaboration?
Florence or Stevie for sure.
It would just be a sea of red hair and frolicking.
Yeah, and twirling and barefoot, and yeah.
That's cool. Your music has a very unique sound. What is it that makes Mark and the Tiger unique?
I like to think it's because I'm trying to tell real stories about things that are, you know, not just relationships and not just going to the club, but I'm trying to expand people's emotional spectrum a little bit.
I loved your first single, Smile, but
Thank you.
The music that you're bringing out now has a very different sound. What was the move from what you were producing to what you're making now?
Well, I think when I wrote Smile, I was still trying to find out who I am as an artist.
Oh, little flower in the cold dark dirt. Oh, little flower in the...
I think the stuff that I'm doing now is just more towards what I was trying to find when I wrote Smile.
It's very unique. Was that a conscious decision to make something that was different?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, as I said, I grew up, you know, with folk music and story-driven music, and you know, I love a lot of music out there today, but I wanted to go back to some, like, I guess, old school sort of roots.
Nice. And final question, your 10-year-old self, you can go back in time, what do you tell him?
To stop worrying about what everyone else is thinking. I was so stressed out my whole life about what everyone else was thinking of me, and I've learned now, nobody cares. No one's thinking about you. They're too wrapped up in their own stuff. And
so it's about being an individual and
yeah, I think I would
taking on the world.
Been a lot happier if I had just let myself be myself.
It's a good way to live. Thank you for joining us on Artist Spotlight. Be sure to check out Mark's new music. You can visit that at markandthetiger.com.
To play.